You will not believe what I discovered about people pleasing. Hi, I'm Alessandra. I help impact driven professionals to break free of stress and burnout and instead achieve full fulfillment in their careers and their lives. So, people pleasing, you know what happens? Literally, no one is pleased. And for those who don't know what people pleasing is, it's essentially a coping mechanism that we adopted as children so that we could feel safe in our environments and our attachments. Because how we attach to our caregivers and our communities determines our overall well-being, and we as children and still adults will always sacrifice our authenticity in order to maintain an attachment to our caregivers as children and our communities as adults, our partners, our coworkers, our friends. And when we don't feel safe to be authentic in those attachments, especially as children, we adopt this coping mechanism of pleasing those around us, because if maybe they're happy with us, then we'll feel attached, we'll get their recognition, and we'll be seen, which is a core human need. But the problem is, no one is ever actually pleased when you are in people pleasing mode. At least, especially not when you're an adult, because adults want to be connected with authentically, right? Don't you kind of feel icky when someone's trying to impress you, or it's coming at you from a way that is, you could tell, is not truly authentically them? It turns you off. Also, you don't actually want to be inauthentic. You want to be in authentic connection with other people because that's when you feel the most fulfilled. But what happens when you people please is you actually betray yourself, which is hurtful to yourself. Like, you don't even realize how harmful it is to yourself until weeks, months, years go on within that relationship or that dynamic, that company, that group of friends, when you realize I'm less than myself. I'm a shell of myself. And the people around you can tell. There's like always something off. They don't really get to connect with their authentic self because ultimately, in the end, everyone is looking for authentic human connection. And people can only ever authentically connect with you when you are authentically connected with yourself, not denying yourself your needs, not rejecting yourself, and just fully embracing who you are. So let this be a call. Do not people please. It doesn't get you anywhere. It's a coping mechanism. Let it go. It belongs in the past where your childhood belongs. This and many of our childhood patterns are what stop us from excelling in our lives and living truly fulfilled lives and careers at work and in our personal lives. So, if you find yourself using this coping mechanism like people pleasing or other mechanisms that came from your past as a child and how it's affecting your career and you want to get unstuck, comment unstuck in the comments. Unstuck.